everyone, I'm Jesse Severson and this is Joel Kennedy.
And this is Wctv. We've got an awesome show ahead for all of you.
We've got a little something for everyone today. We've got something for the college bound,
as well as for you Lynx rowdies out there.
So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Thanks for tuning in. We're going to kick off our show with some helpful information about life after high school.
The thought of life after high school is a little scary for some of us, especially me.
Yeah, me too. We should be thinking about what college we're going to and how we're going to pay for it.
Those aren't the only problems. You also have to figure out how to get in.
High scores on ACTs and SATs are a good way to get into a good college.
We had Matt doing some testing on finding out a bit more on the ACTs and SATs.
I know it doesn't look like much now, but once I'm done, it'll be A+ work. Too bad the ACTs and SATs aren't this easy. So what do I need to know before I take these all-too-important tests, and why are they so important? I decided to take it to Mrs. Osterby in the counseling office. What are the costs of taking the test?
The ACT now is $28. The SAT is a little bit different because there's different types of the tests. There's some achievement tests that you take with it and so forth. So the different fees, if I'm just taking the reasoning test, it's $29.50 this year. Okay. Where you can find out is in the counseling office. We've got the information on the board, we've got some flyers, and we've got the actual registration books here. When and where you can take them is offered online. They want you to register either online or they're up here. They're normally given 5 times during the year. They're about a week apart when you look at it.
I think I'm starting to understand what these tests are about, but just to make sure, I'm going to take a second opinion from the man who knows best, my dad.
If you're planning to go to college, better test scores will improve your chance of obtaining scholarships and other financial aid. Better scores will also help you get into better colleges.
I'm Matt O'Connor reporting for Wctv, and now that I've got the scoop on the ACTs and SATs, I'm going to get back to my connect the dots.
Thanks, Matt. I hope you had fun doing your dot-to-dot.
Hey Joel, have you taken your ACTs yet?
No, but that's something I should definitely start considering.
Seniors should also start considering applying for scholarships. It's a good way to save some of your parents' money.
For more on scholarships, let's send it over to Caitlin.
Are some of you seniors starting to get stressed out, worrying about how you're going to pay for college? Has the word scholarships come to mind? For many students, scholarships may be the answer. I went to Miss Osterby to get the lowdown on scholarships. How do you apply for scholarships?
To apply for scholarships, the first thing is you need to look for them and search for scholarships. You need to read and read if a scholarship applies.
Who can apply for scholarships?
Everyone and anyone can apply for
Can
scholarships.
students get information on scholarships?
The big place right now is on the internet.
Miss Osterby clearly has a lot of information on scholarships, but what about former WCHS students? Let's see what college freshman Nate Nelson has to say about receiving scholarships. What scholarships did you receive?
The ones offered by the counseling office, like the Spencer Lane and the Lynx scholarships.
Where did you get your scholarship information?
From the counselors in the counseling office.
Now that we've heard from one of last year's seniors, what do this year's seniors have to say about scholarships?
I'm applying for scholarships because I'm planning on going to a really expensive college and I need a lot of help, so I need a lot of money.
How much money are you hoping to receive in scholarships?
I'm hoping to get a free ride for an art scholarship.
I'll be happy with a couple bucks.
Enough money just to get through college.
So it looks like scholarships are a great way to help pay for college. For more information, check out any of these websites. I'm Caitlin Weaver reporting for WCTV, and I'm checking it back to you in the studio.
Great feature, Caitlin. Scholarship money has proved itself very useful to many college students.
Hopefully Matt and Caitlin's information has helped you upperclassmen out a little.
Now, as promised, we have a little something to do with the athletic department.
Actually, it's not a little something at all. The cheerleaders are a huge part of what goes on behind the scenes.
They're also there supporting our athletes every step of the way.
John caught up with this year's football cheerleaders to see what they've been up to.
When you have cheerleaders, what comes to mind?
Is it the games?
Hallway decos? Practice? Most do not know about what goes on except for under the Friday night lights. Let's find out what goes down with the WC cheerleaders. How long and what are the practices like?
We have practice from 3:30 to 5, and we start out with our sit-ups and push-ups and stuff like that, and then we work on cheers and do jumps and stunt.
Maybe we should find out more. The coach will surely be able to help us. How are the cheerleaders chosen?
Usually in May we have tryouts, and they are taught like a dance routine, a couple of cheers, part of the school song. I feel right now I have one of the best squads that I've had in a really long time. Very, very talented in stunting, dancing, everything. They're just a really talented group of girls this year.
A lot of work that most do not know about. What do you think goes on with the WC cheerleaders? How big of a role do the cheerleaders have in games?
What would any game be like without cheerleaders?
How much attention is given to the cheerleaders?
Well, I'd have to say pretty much all the attention is given to the cheerleaders because of their flashy costumes and nice legs.
Think about the pep assemblies that are set up by the cheerleaders.
They get me excited for the games.
So practice, 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 and they get the school pumped up. That's a lot of work. With all these cheerleaders hard at work, I've got to get practicing if I want to make next year's squad. I'm John Richardson reporting for Wctv, and I'm rumbling it back to you in the studio.
Ready? Everybody do the links, rumble. Everybody do the links, rumble. Everybody, rumble.
Good luck with that, John. I haven't seen many male cheerleaders in a while, but you look like you've got the Lynx Rumble down.
The Lynx Rumble is personally my favorite cheer.
Mine too.
Well, that's all we have for you this week.
Don't forget to cheer on all our Lynx teams this week. Volleyball action tonight at 6. The girls will take on Algona.
Football will go head-to-head with Forest City Friday night, so stop on out and cheer on the guys with our cheerleaders.
Election day is coming up fast, so we'll leave you now with a message from a couple of our directors.
See ya!
Did you watch the debate last night?
No. Are you serious? That's so stupid.
Some of the speeches are pretty interesting.
They're so boring. They don't even pertain to us anyway.
Well, aren't you guys going to vote?
No, our vote doesn't count anyway.
Gosh, have you guys been reading about how high the oil prices are lately?
Man, I paid $5.27 a gallon last night at Ampride to fill up my car.
I'm so sick of income taxes. They're so high.
Politicians don't even care about their constituents.
Well, did you guys vote in the last election?
No.
In the 2000 election, 51% of people aged 18 to 24 registered to vote.
36% of people aged 18 to 24 actually voted.
Out of the 209 million people in our country who were over 18, only 156 million registered to vote, and only 105 million actually voted.
But that's only half of the people who were eligible to vote.
Exactly. That's why you should get to the polls on November 2nd.
Your vote counts.